Deep within the intricate machinery of the human body lie the kidneys, a pair of unassuming organs working tirelessly to maintain the delicate balance of life itself. But what happens when these tireless guardians of our well-being begin to falter? Kidney disease, often a silent predator, can creep upon us unnoticed, its early warnings masked by their subtlety. By recognizing the subtle cues, embracing preventative lifestyle adjustments, and seeking timely medical intervention, we can often mitigate the risk of severe complications and safeguard the long-term health of these essential organs. Life in its fullness demands much from us. We work, we play, we strive to meet the demands of each passing day. But what if this fatigue, this unrelenting weariness, is more than just a sign of a hectic schedule? The kidneys, remember, play a crucial role in filtering waste products from the blood. When their function is compromised, these toxins can begin to accumulate, leading to a pervasive sense of exhaustion that permeates every aspect of our being. It's a fatigue that runs deeper than any good night's sleep can cure. Similarly, our bodies, fueled by blood cleansed by the kidneys, struggle to function optimally when these organs are distressed. So, while fatigue can be attributed to a myriad of factors, its persistence should serve as a beacon, urging us to look deeper, to investigate whether our kidneys are silently crying out for help. Our body's intricate ecosystems of fluid and tissue rely on a delicate balance to function correctly. When the kidneys, those master regulators of fluid equilibrium, are compromised, this balance can be thrown into disarray. And one of the most visible manifestations of this disruption is swelling, particularly in the extremities. When the kidneys are unable to keep up with fluid removal, it begins to accumulate in our tissues, causing them to swell, often most noticeable in the feet, ankles, and legs. This swelling, known medically as edema, can range from mild to severe. While swelling can be caused by a variety of factors, its persistence, especially when coupled with other symptoms, should not be ignored. It's a clear signal that something is amiss, a call to investigate the health of these vital organs. Water, the elixir of life, flows through our bodies, carrying sustenance to our cells and flushing away waste products. And the kidneys, those diligent guardians of our internal environment, play a pivotal role in ensuring the purity of this vital fluid. So it stands to reason that any disruption in their function would be reflected in the very essence of our being, our urine. Changes in urination patterns, often subtle and easily dismissed, can be early indicators of kidney distress. Are you finding yourself making more frequent trips to the bathroom, particularly at night? This could be a sign that your kidneys are struggling to keep up with their workload. Urine, in its healthy state, should be a pale straw color. Darker hues, particularly brown or reddish tones, can indicate the presence of blood, a clear warning sign that something is amiss. Cloudy or foamy urine can be a sign of protein leaking into the urine, a hallmark of kidney damage. Heeding these whispers, seeking medical advice, could be the difference between early intervention and a life forever altered by kidney disease. Breathing, that most fundamental of actions, is so ingrained in our existence that we rarely give it a second thought. But what happens when this simple act becomes a struggle, when each breath is drawn with conscious effort? Kidney failure can manifest in the most unexpected of ways, even impacting our ability to draw a full, satisfying breath. As these vital organs struggle to filter waste products from the blood, fluid can begin to accumulate in the lungs, leading to a condition known as pulmonary edema. Each breath becomes shallower, less fulfilling, a constant reminder of the body's internal struggle. If you find yourself gasping for air after minimal exertion, or waking up at night feeling breathless, it could be your body's way of signaling a much more serious underlying issue. The pleasures of taste, the ability to savor the sweetness of a ripe fruit, or the savory richness of a hearty meal, are often taken for granted. But what happens when these simple joys are marred by a persistent, unwelcome metallic tang? Kidney failure can manifest in the most peculiar of ways, even affecting our perception of flavor. As these vital organs struggle to filter waste products from the blood, a buildup of urea and other toxins can occur, leading to a condition known as uremic fetor. While a metallic taste in the mouth can be attributed to a variety of factors, its persistence, especially when accompanied by other symptoms, should not be ignored. Nausea, that queasy, unsettling feeling in the pit of your stomach, is often a sign that something isn't quite right. And when it comes to kidney failure, this feeling of nausea can be a persistent and debilitating symptom. Imagine for a moment your bloodstream, normally a conduit for life-sustaining nutrients, becoming increasingly polluted with waste products that the failing kidneys can no longer filter effectively. These toxins, circulating throughout your system, trigger a cascade of reactions, including the release of hormones that induce nausea and vomiting. The body, in its innate wisdom, is attempting to expel these harmful substances, much like it would expel contaminated food. While nausea and vomiting can be caused by a myriad of factors, their persistence, especially when accompanied by other symptoms on this list, should not be ignored. Our body's intricate networks of nerves and muscles rely on a delicate balance of electrolytes to function correctly. Potassium, calcium, sodium, these electrically charged minerals are essential for everything from muscle contractions to nerve impulses. And when the kidneys, those meticulous regulators of our internal environment, falter, this delicate balance can be thrown into disarray. As the kidneys struggle to maintain electrolyte balance, levels can fluctuate wildly, leading to these debilitating muscle cramps, often most pronounced in the legs. If you find yourself plagued by frequent, unexplained muscle cramps, particularly in the legs, it's crucial not to dismiss them as simply a sign of dehydration or overexertion. It could be your body's way of signaling a much more serious underlying issue. Our skin, the largest organ of our body, serves as a protective barrier against the outside world. But it's also a reflection of our internal health, a canvas upon which our bodies paint a picture of what's happening beneath the surface. And when the kidneys, those tireless guardians of our internal environment, begin to fail, one of the ways this distress can manifest is through persistent, unrelenting itching. As the kidneys struggle to filter waste products from the blood, these toxins can build up, irritating the skin and triggering the release of histamines, those pesky chemicals responsible for the itching sensation. While itchy skin can be caused by a variety of factors, from allergies to dry skin, its persistence, especially when accompanied by other symptoms on this list, should not be ignored. It could be your body's way of signaling a much more serious underlying issue. Blood pressure, the force exerted by your blood against the walls of your arteries, is a vital sign, a measure of your circulatory system's health. And the kidneys, those master regulators of your internal environment, play a crucial role in maintaining this delicate balance. So, when blood pressure begins to climb, it can be a sign that your kidneys are struggling to keep up. As the kidneys struggle to filter waste products and regulate fluid balance, a cascade of events can occur, leading to a dangerous rise in blood pressure, a condition known as hypertension. This elevated blood pressure, if left unchecked, can have serious consequences, damaging your arteries, heart, and other vital organs. If you have persistent high blood pressure, it's crucial not to ignore it. It could be a sign that your kidneys, those tireless guardians of your cardiovascular system, are sending out a distress signal. Our brains, those intricate networks of billions of neurons, rely on a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered via the bloodstream. And when the kidneys, those diligent filters of our internal environment, falter, the consequences can extend far beyond our physical well-being, even impacting our cognitive function. Imagine, for a moment, your thoughts, normally sharp and clear, becoming muddled, difficult to grasp. As the kidneys struggle to filter waste products from the blood, these toxins can build up, disrupting the delicate chemical balance in the brain and interfering with its normal function. If you experience persistent difficulty concentrating, memory problems, or a general feeling of mental sluggishness, it could be your body's way of signaling a much more serious underlying issue, a cry for help from kidneys struggling to maintain the purity of your internal environment, including the delicate ecosystem of your brain. The journey through these 10 silent signs of kidney distress may seem daunting, but it's important to remember that knowledge is power. We stand at the cusp of incredible advancements in early detection and treatment of kidney disease. New diagnostic tools are being developed, allowing for earlier and more accurate diagnosis, while innovative treatments, from targeted therapies to minimally invasive procedures, are offering hope and improved outcomes for patients. By understanding the subtle cues our bodies provide, by embracing preventative lifestyle adjustments such as maintaining a healthy weight, managing blood pressure, and staying hydrated, and by seeking timely medical intervention when necessary, we can empower ourselves to protect these vital organs and safeguard our long-term health. If you notice any of the signs we've discussed, please, don't hesitate to seek medical advice. Early detection and intervention can make all the difference.